behalf of your City Council, I'd like to welcome you all to this annual ceremony during which we will draw for the positions of the 2011 May Day Suite. Now tonight we honor a tradition that is woven into the fabric of our historic community that turns 141 years old this year. Now May Day, as we know and enjoy in New Westminster, started in 1870 when Miss Nellie McCall was crowned the city's first Queen of the May. This began a tradition that has continued through good times and bad, and that sees us 141 years later still celebrating this wonderful day. Our city's close ties with the past, along with our vision of the future, which you are, really do make us a very special community. And I want to welcome all the members of the 210 Suite and also the young women who will soon take their positions for the 211 Royal Suite up here. I also want to recognize the Royal Knights, the young men who accompany their school representatives as participants in both suites. For all of you who are completing your year as part of the Royal Suite, we want to thank you for all you have done for your city and for taking your place in the history of the May Day. And now I am pleased to introduce Mr. Wayne Williamson, the Chair of the May Day Committee, who, as your MC, will guide you through this important and memorable ceremony. And I thank all the community members that were also the participants of putting this on. So Wayne, up to you.
Thank you, Your Worship. Before we begin, every year I forget to thank the elected members of our Mayor's Office and Council and also our Board of School Trustees. I'll start off and name them personally. Councillor Jonathan Cote, Councillor Bill Harper, Councillor Jamie McAvoy, Councillor Betty McIntosh, Councillor Bob Osterman, Councillor Laurie Williams, and Mayor Wayne Wright. From our Board of School Trustees, they aren't here tonight with us, but I'd also like to thank Brent Atkinson, Casey Cook, Jim Goring, Lisa Graham, Laurie Watt, our Vice Chair James Jensen, and here tonight with us, Michael Ewing. Also, we are very pleased to have the May Day candidates here with us this evening, along with their families and friends, and also those of you watching at home. This year, we have an added treat. We are going to broadcast this evening's ceremony on YouTube. If you would like to watch this later this evening or tomorrow, please go to youtube.com and then search for May Day in New Westminster 2011 for the ceremony. Once again, welcome, and let's begin. This evening, we'll be drawing the May Queen Suite for 2011. We are also honored to have the 2010 May Queen Suite and their Royal Knights with us. I know that this year's May Day candidates are very anxious to find out who will be chosen Queen of the May. Parents, before I begin, I'd like to tell you that it's appropriate to take pictures anytime you want. I will now briefly outline what is going to take place over the next 30 minutes. Members of the community will come forward and draw a capsule from this basket. Oh, water doesn't. Each capsule has a name of one of the 9 New Westminster elementary schools on it. Each school has 2 representatives here tonight, one candidate for the May Queen Suite and the other their Royal Knight. The 2 school representatives were selected by their schoolmates during the month of February. We are going to call upon 2010 Royal Suites and their Knights to help us out. Thank you. Here we go. To help us record and keep track of the selections, we are pleased to have with us Marjan Kazamzada, Miss New Westminster 2010 Ambassador. Thank you for being here. I hope I did well. Now I'd like to call forward 2010 May Queen Emma Best and her Royal Knight Jovan Stimson from Lord Tweedsner to come forward to help me. I'm going to ask Emma to hold the basket. And Jovan, you have a very important job. Once a capsule is taken out of the basket, you have to make sure it does not go back into the basket. The mayor and I will be very embarrassed. Are we ready to start? Would the 2010 fourth flower girl, Kiara Ferris, and her royal knight, Trevor Yett, please come forward? To draw for the fourth flower girl, I would like to ask Mr. Rick Molstad, President of the Hayek Festival Association, to come forward and make the draw. The challenge is I have to be able to read it. The fourth flower girl from Lord Tweedsmuir. Samantha Block and Spencer Gibbs.